New at 10, hundreds of people show up for a town hall meeting on health care hosted by Alabama Congressman Spencer Bachus. Fox 6 News reporter Jonathan Hardison is live tonight with the story. A lot of folks there, Jonathan.
Karen, it was a very big and boisterous crowd that packed the Cahaba Grand Conference Center here behind me tonight. And while there were a lot of opponents and some supporters of the president's plan, there were very passionate opinions on either side of this issue. The tone of this meeting never got nearly as heated as some of those other town hall meetings we've been seeing across the country. The crowd, estimated at well over 1,200, began lining up outside the conference center hours before the doors even opened. Many of them carrying signs opposing what they call government-run health care.
I don't need somebody else to tell me when I need health care. I don't need somebody else to tell me that I need to pay for somebody else. And I don't want the government involved in my life any more so than they have to be.
Over the weekend, the Obama administration indicated it may be willing to pull the so-called public option out of any health care reform plans. But that's not enough for opponents of the plan or for supporters of a single-payer system who each showed up Monday night.
I wanted Representative Bachus to understand that all of his constituents are not marching lockstep with the radical right. We have a large tax base in this country. We can afford to provide medical care to all American citizens.
People have a right to be heard. In fact, pulling the public option, at least maybe pulling it back a little bit, was a result of town hall meetings just like this. And yeah, I can tell there's still a lot of unease, a lot of anxiety on this proposal. This is 16% of our economy.
There were plenty of loud cheers and even some boos from the overwhelmingly anti-reform bill crowd, but supporters and opponents of the plan agreed the tone of this town hall was one of mutual respect.
The people I've talked to coming in, even though we've had different opinions, we actually had a fairly good conversations coming in. I think there's actually a lot of people that have been thinking about it a lot, and I think it's wonderful that there's so many people out here, because democracy works best when people participate.
People want to voice their opinion, and hopefully that these congressmen and senators will listen to us and take into consideration what the American people want.
And as you heard there tonight, Congressman Bachus telling us and the crowd he believes these town hall meetings across the country have influenced the debate. He says they may have forced the administration to step back on the public option pledge, and he also says that the continuing town halls from here on out will have some effect when Congress comes back from its recess in September and begins to debate this plan on whether or not the plan takes shape as it is, or even if it passes. Live in Birmingham, Jonathan Hardison, Fox 6 News.